Something else I want to mention too, though. I forgot to mention this. Now, here's another thing, Cyraxx, that you should have thought about too. Okay, this is how naive Cyraxx is, people. He's sitting there yelling at John saying, "Where is she? Where is she?" Y'all seen that the Dark Knight movie or Batman when Batman kept punching Heath Ledger, the Joker, in the face. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. I ain't gotta go into that movie though, which is a classic movie by the way, The Dark Knight, classic movie by the way. But yeah, Cyraxx, why so serious? Here's another thing, Cyraxx, that you should put two and two together. Now, think about this for a minute, Cyraxx. I also want to put this in your head too. Give you a little clue, because in Cyraxx P brain, I don't think he's not smart enough to think and put two and two together. Now, you two were supposed to meet at a mall somewhere down there, Ohio, correct? Now, if I'm wrong, now y'all correct me though. But from what I've heard, that these two were supposed to meet up at a mall somewhere down there in Ohio, right? So Cyraxx, in his mind, claiming that he thinks that she's been kidnapped. Cyraxx, she said that. Now, if you go back and watch the video again, people, she got out. She opened the door, and yeah, she's talking about she couldn't wait to see you. So basically, what she's saying is she's already there because you see she was smiling and she like she's getting ready to get out the car, and then next thing you know, you heard a guy in the background. So with that being said, Cyraxx, why would anybody want to kidnap somebody at the mall when there's witnesses there? Unless it's a ghetto mall, but why would somebody kidnap somebody at a freaking mall? At a mall. Have you thought of that, Cyraxx? Have you thought of it and sat there and thought about yourself? Be like, well, wait a minute. Why would anybody want to kidnap somebody at a freaking mall when there's like cameras all over the place? There's like over 100 people that's at the mall. Over 100 people at the freaking mall. Especially when you're going at a big freaking mall. Somebody's gonna spot her getting kidnapped. So you got to think about this for a minute, Cyraxx. Why haven't there been no police report? Because again, I know you probably called the police and said like, "Hey, I think my girlfriend been kidnapped," and then look up there and be like, "We don't see no police report there, Mr. Wilkins. We don't know what you're talking about. There has not been no reports of anybody getting kidnapped down there at that mall." As soon as the police officers would have said that, that's when you should have figured out that this was all a setup. It was all a setup because why would somebody want to kidnap somebody at the mall around a bunch of witnesses where there's a bunch of freaking cameras there when there's like securities all over the place at malls? I've been through malls. They have cameras all over the place. They have cameras in the parking lot. There's people everywhere at the freaking mall. So someone would have saw her getting snatched and kidnapped. Somebody would have saw that. You know what I'm saying? I bet Cyraxx probably called them and blew up the phone and said, "Hey, my so-called girlfriend got kidnapped. Yeah, she got kidnapped and this and that. Mr. Wilkins, it's not in the police report that anybody's got kidnapped, but we will investigate and find out if anybody got kidnapped." Unless Cyraxx, you know what? Cyraxx probably felt very powerless. He probably felt so powerless that he couldn't do anything about it. He couldn't drive. It's not like Cyraxx can drive. I mean, yeah, he could take a bus to get back out there. From what I heard, I think he took an Uber or a bus to get out there. I think he took a bus back to get home or whatever like that. But yeah, man, dude's an idiot, man. I can't believe you really thought someone gonna kidnap her, bro, at a mall. Because how you gonna how? Because again, Cyraxx, if you are talking to her right now and she's faking it, and there's no police report of her being kidnapped, then it's all a prank, bro. It's all a freaking prank. Somebody at that mall would have witnessed her getting kidnapped. Somebody in that mall would have witnessed her. Because come on now, if a woman's really getting kidnapped at a mall, a woman gonna scream. She's gonna scream, especially when at a mall and some crazy maniac dude trying to snatch her, and you look around you, there's like 100 people around. A woman gonna scream and be like, "Help! This guy's trying to kidnap me." So yes, Cyraxx, use your brains. Whatever you got up there, man, use your brains and think. Oh man, they got me again. That's what you're thinking right now, huh, Cyraxx? Yeah, John and them and William Glory and them, they got me again. They tricked me again. Oh my God, they tricked me again. Yeah, they tricked you. He probably don't figure it out by now that he done called the police, and the police told him there's no reports of no woman getting kidnapped down there. And the minute the police say that, that's when you should have already done put two and two together right there, Cyraxx, and saying like, okay, yeah, these guys trolled me again. This was all a freaking prank to get me all riled up. That's all that was. Why would someone get kidnapped? I mean, Cyraxx, how stupid are you, man? Why would you think that somebody is gonna film themselves? She didn't even show what she probably never was at the freaking mall. It was she probably was the vehicle was probably parked already at her house, wherever she's at. If she's even from Ohio. She's probably not even from Ohio, Cyraxx. She might be from a different state somewhere. It was just all a setup. So somebody probably told her like, "Hey, just sit on the passenger side and make it look like you're getting out the car." She didn't even show the camera, letting everybody know that she's at the mall. She didn't even do that. Didn't even show it. That's a red flag right there. didn't even show that she was arrived at the mall. So she's not kidnapped, bro. This is all a prank. Come on now, ain't nobody gonna kidnap somebody in no freaking mall, especially when it's over 100 witnesses. 100 witnesses at the freaking mall. Somebody would have saw it. Somebody would have spotted her. So it's not in the police report, Cyraxx. Boy, oh boy, this dude is dumb. What do you guys think, man? You people out there think that someone's gonna kidnap somebody at the freaking mall when there's over 100 witnesses there? Especially when it's over 100 witnesses there, and then somebody thinking about there's some random guy just walking to a woman trying to kidnap her in front of 100 witnesses, knowing that this woman's gonna scream out loud for somebody to help her. The kidnapper would not have gotten far, especially when you're at a mall, when you're around 100 people. Somebody out there, the kidnapper wouldn't have gotten far. I mean, what the kidnapper gonna do, Cyraxx? Is they gonna walk around there at the mall with a masked up face and say, "Hey, give me your money there, woman. I'm gonna rob you in front of 100 witnesses out there in the mall." Please. You got a lot to learn about life, Cyraxx. You 35 years old. You got a lot to learn. Anyway, that's all I want to say. Peace, y'all.